Hey, yeah, I keep getting fucking toothpaste on my. Damn, keep getting toothpaste on my damn clothes, man. What y'all on? How y'all coming? How y'all coming, man? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear a young nigga, man? Oh, okay, there go the membership right there. Okay, there go my boy NLM, my boy G Lock, and for them, my mod squad. Brody. Oh, there go my boy Seven tapping in. Hey, Millionaire Vision Company. I got a mod, folks. He always in, folks. I ain't gonna lie. I pay attention to who I always see, folks. Like even if they not a mod, I pay attention to who I always see, or who always, pulling up, showing love. And folks always one of the first people. I don't know what's up with his notifications. Y'all need to ask $1 million company, folks. What's how he always one of the first niggas in here. I'm talking about. I always see Millionaire Vision Company on BD. I always see folks his notifications and his notification bell work like a mother. For them grade. Cause I know a lot of y'all be telling me y'all notifications don't be notifying y'all in time, man. On for them. Shout out to my boy Seven, man. My boy Enzo Production, CEO Jordan, my boy ASAP News, my boy Buckets on for them grade, man. Real Ace, my nigga 2 times in the building, ASAP. On for them real members pulling up early. I be excited to hell to see my mods like we be in the field together like we all 600 or something, folks. Shout out to TT, she in the building. Miss Tanya, my nigga Ace. For them grade, man. Kev 18th Street. My boy say, what's the word? Jimmy Butler to Golden State, man. I mean, it's cool. They old as fuck now. I ain't gonna lie. They 3 stars. All 34, 5, 6. Man. He say, yo, thumbnail maker getting his shit together. Shout out to Rah CBFW for the first donation, by the way. But on phone them, he ain't get his shit together, folks. The reason I've been putting these out is because these are all thumbnails I already had or had him do when I was been supposed to do these stories. Like all the thumbnails I've been dropping and putting out these last couple days, it's not been because of my thumbnail maker got his shit together. It's been because I got thumbnails in story times that I do have, and like, so I'm just gonna drop those and use those. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let them of us go to waste. So I'm just producing the stories to thumbnails that I already have. That's one of the reasons why I haven't done a wake and bake in the last couple days. Because I don't have a thumbnail maker as of right now, folks. But I had these thumbnails for these story times already done, some of them. So I figured like, I got some I can drop, and I'm gonna drop that on phone now. That nigga ain't do shit, folk. He said, cause some of your mods pop some for you. Yeah, that's probably it, folk. That's probably it, ASAP, folk. No cap, folk. And y'all be in here switching shit. I'll probably see y'all vision, man, on for them grade, man. Seven said you got to rotate with SDOT for his B-Day. Yeah. I talked to folks last night, man. We actually going out this weekend for his birthday, man. On phone, we going out this weekend. We gonna pop out, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing this weekend, man. Kill Kai, shout out to folks for the donation. He say, Tay, what's the word? Everything good? Hell yeah, folks. Everything good with you, gang? How you feeling, man? How you and your people and your family doing, man? Phone them, how all y'all doing? How all y'all on here feeling? How is y'all feeling, man? Folks, hey, Ashton Tent said, yo shit woofing. Fo, I'm not trying to woof, fo. I swear to God, and I ain't gonna lie. Woofing low-key go crazy, fo, with the type of hair I got. Cause when I take my rag, I still sleep with a rag, even though my hair growing out. on phone them. But like I be like still having my I'm glad G Knox here, folks. On BD, G Knox, one of the members. This is a story time for him too. But on phone them grave, folks. I ain't gonna lie, Wolfing go crazy, folks. But it's something that don't look well still. Like it go crazy for like waves, but you don't want to just pop out wolfed up, folks. Like, but guess what, y'all? My barber getting nettled. He I talked to him a couple days ago, man. We working. You know what I'm saying? We working, man. BD, man. Shout out to A-Star, man. He say Compton in this mother again. Shout out to Compton, man. No bad, folks. Look for them grave, man. On phone them grave. Taliban long way. Shout out to folks. He talking about, goddamn, another one, calm down. Hey, I gotta work, man. We gotta work, bro. Let's get it going, man. I ain't gonna lie. On phone them, man. Ain't nothing else to do, but let's get it going. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Shout out to Derek Harcher. He said Tank or Shakur. Tank for sure. I don't even think that's a fair question. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody tell me, can you shout out my homie whose name is here to know? I'm not shouting out no. I only shout out certain things, folks. Sometimes people be asking me to shout out and yell certain niggas. They be they ops or something. It be bad. Nah, folks. Feel what I'm saying? I don't know. Shout out to Maurice. Maurice. You said it's Maurice, right, folks? On BD, I remember we was having a little dialogue. It's Maurice, right? On BD, it's Maurice, ain't it? It ain't. I was calling it Morris or something. It's pronounced like Maurice, right? From our conversation we had before. You know what I'm saying? I think I remember that, folks. Cause I think I was pronouncing it wrong, and I asked you, like, man, I don't like pronouncing people's name wrong. I think that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So, I think I asked you, and it was folks say, yeah, for sure, that's right. All right, okay, so I ain't tweaking. All right, let me go back to your question. Shout out to Dita versus Jihad for the donation. He said, but shout out to Maurice. Folks say, about time I caught alive. Hey, on phone them, man. Appreciate you, my boy, for popping through. My boy, hey, shout out to Dre. He said, what's good, Tay? Have you ever heard of Big Homie CC? Nah, I haven't heard of him, bro. Who is that? Where he from and what he on? Like, what he supposed to be? You know what I'm saying? Lock the Lord and say, I'm glad I just came across this shit. I was about to get bored. Yeah, bro. No bad. Rah CBFW, you say, I don't know if you spoke on it or not, but how you feel about the 80 and Luka trade? I feel, honestly, I was kind of, because I always one of those firm believers of defense, bro. And I know 80 not Luka offensively, but he 25 and 12 or 30 and 12 on any night, any given night, and that's good enough. And Luka defense nowhere near. See, he can get to Luka offense on certain nights. Luka could never get to his defense. So honestly, when I first seen it, I was kind of like, cause I look beneath the surface of shit, bro. LeBron not 32 no more. Like defense has got to be on the team of LeBron that LeBron James is on. It can't be 2018 LeBron no more, folks. Where you just scoring 40 a night every other game and you dragging niggas to the finals. Like, no, he's not that no more, bro. Unfortunately. But he's still great. Still a top 10 player in this league right now. Might be top 5. Shorty look good, man. I ain't gonna lie. He looking good right now. Bronny hooping, folks. Bron hooping. So initially I was kind of like, damn, we traded away a lot of defense. But as I look at it, folks, this is going to be great, especially speaking of the move they made last night, the Mark Williams trade. Now we show up that defense, and he's not a guy. He was just putting up 30s and 20s and shit, and people weren't even watching him. You know what I'm saying? But now, all you need to do is play D, folks, and block shots. It's a lot of offense going to be coming from Rui, LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves, folks. Darian Finney-Smith, Gabe Vincent, Mark Williams, Jackson Hayes, all of them is like defensive niggas first, but we gonna need you to contribute, folks. But we got niggas who we could count for. Luka and LeBron finna be putting up 50 a night. Like, that's finna be 60 points a game, bro. Like, off them two niggas. So, I think we see the best version of Luka too, man. Like, I think we see Luka get to another level, man. Cause one thing about playing for the Lakers, bro, they gonna overhype the shit out of you, folks. So imagine a nigga that come there and actually deserving of the hype that he about to get. Bro, they about to make Luka probably finna be, bro, if Luka win one ring in LA, they might be putting him top 5 greatest ever, folks. That's how dramatic it is in LA, folks. Like, even though he was doing everything he was doing in Dallas, it's not as a big of a market, folks. You playing for the biggest market in basketball. In history of basketball, folks. Like, the type of branding he about to be, like, bro, it's about to be crazy, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Because one thing I didn't factor in with Luka is how much of this international shit played a role in, like, bro, Luka, we got younger. So he's 25, 80, 32. We got a nigga in his prime, folks, on BD. We got a nigga in his prime, folks. We got a nigga in his prime, folks. Rah CBFW. Oh, no, I already read folks shit. But yeah, I'm ecstatic about the trade now, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ecstatic about the trade. I was ecstatic about it then. I just didn't know where the defense was gonna come from. But now, the defense, the rim protection, they signed some more. We kept the I'm kind of sad to see Dalton Connect go, folks. But I mean, look, I hope he go over there and flourish, man. No bad. Enzo Productions, he said you should yo Tay, shout out to bro. Anyway, he said Tay, you should call SDOT on live and ask what's y'all favorite memory. I've always been a big SDOT fan since Skrilla remix. Hey, you know what's so crazy? I'm gonna do it, folks. When I get into the story, I'm gonna call bro on Biddy. I'm gonna call folks and see what he think our favorite story is. Right on live right now with y'all, folks. Shout out to Ye Bibbs, folks. He say, why do you think J Hood don't get recognition for pushing peace? He was one of the first ones I seen trying it. It's first of all, bro, I'm not sure if J Mane was pushing peace. I feel like what J Mane do, and there's no shade to J Mane because I'm sure that his heart be in the right place. He take the wrong approach, man. J Hood approach will divide more people than it will bring together, man. Because he got a I'm right, you're wrong approach. It's not about I'm right, you're wrong. It's about us coming together for a common ground and a common purpose, folks. You know what I'm saying? To get an understanding of both sides of the coin, folks. That's what pushing peace and all of that is about. Two sides coming together, recognizing we both played a role and we both wrong, or we both played parts in this and we trying to push forward. J Hood do shit like disrespect the Islamic culture, you know what I'm saying, the Islamic community, disrespect other communities, ethnicities, and make them feel like they not even righteous. They not a part of this. They not this, they not that. And then on top of that, he kind of bigs himself up like he bigger and better than the environment that he came from. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that I told J Hood. Like, bro, you talk so bad about niggas you was raised with and grew up with in the same area you was from and lived in, and had you not moved, you would still be in that same place right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the same time, I feel like his heart was in the right place with a lot of shit, but his message, the way he chose to voice his opinions and message, it taint the whole picture of what he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Deuce say, do you get survivor's remorse? Been a fan since 2012. Yeah. I be feeling guilty sometimes, like, damn, I survived. Why folks them ain't survived? You know what I'm saying? Like, or, like, you feel me? I get, it's certain times where I'm like, damn, like, you know, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, people think because you survive, you supposed to be happy, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this shit get real. It get tiresome. You get tired of all the stuff, like, that's going on around you, and you just be wanting a break, bro. On phone them, like, I ain't gonna lie. And then to know that your homies ain't here, they never coming back, and you just here alone by yourself, it sucks. Shout out to Kill Kai, man. He said, I've been watching the Chicago movement since a kid, and I feel like I grew up with y'all. I'm glad you made it now and can use your voice for those that ain't there. I appreciate that, bro. And you did grow up with us. If you've been watching since you was a kid, man, we've been out 12, 13, 14 years, so you have been watching since you was a kid. You a grown-ass man now, I'm sure. So you did grow up with us. Well, you went from boys to men. So Kill Kai, you a member, nigga. Don't never forget that. Fuck. I tell niggas this. I'm dead serious right now. I'm not even bapping. Like, if you spend time watching people's and seeing what they have going on, you a part of that, folks. Like, I ain't gonna lie. And you grew up doing it, growing older and all of that, folks. You is a part of it. You one of the members. Don't never forget that, man. Don't for them, like, don't never forget that, man. If y'all spent all this time, effort, and energy these last 10 plus years watching us, folk, that shit don't go in vain. Fuck, y'all one of us. Shit, y'all y'all was, a lot of y'all was our age. Y'all just didn't know it. Y'all was looking at niggas y'all same age. Y'all thinking we grown as hell. No, we little ass boys. On phone or some of y'all was just a little younger than us on phone. Like, a lot of people didn't know how old I was, bro. I still to this day, people guess my age wrong because they've been looking at me and my niggas so long, they think all of us was older on them. They think we all was 20 or something when they started seeing us, but we wasn't. On phone them. We was 13, 14 years old. So, you know, you a real member. No cap, folks. He say the family good. Okay, good looking, Kyle. On phone them. That's good, folks. Let me see. One UPRT. He said just flamed up. You been consistent, boy. Good ish. Appreciate. You know, I told y'all we going up, folks. I'm trying to go live every day, folks. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Dre, shout out to folks for the donation. He said CC a celebrity bodyguard from the rack that be exposing the industry. I think he an insane GD, but his content cool for real. I gotta check him out. I ain't never heard of him to that point, folks. I gotta check him out though. Cause I like the industry getting exposed. For it's too much wacky shit going on behind closed doors in that motherfucker, bro. And this the same industry y'all be wanting a lot of us to chase, folks. I'm talking about J Hood, y'all. For a lot of motherfuckers, that if I said J Main on accident, I'm sorry, but I was talking about J Hood, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Show Squeeze, shout out to folks. He say just supporting the cause. Shout out you, gang. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. No bad. Folks just say you want to support, man. Flash, folks. Shout out to Flash, folks. He say who is top 3 at driving from y'all side, like who was whipping cars the best. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, G. Only thing driving did for us as children, bro, is prepare us to be better drivers as an adult, folks. Like, I ain't gonna lie, cause even as kids, G, like, we still in cars, some of us still in cars more than others and shit, so we know how to drive better than others. But we was smacking them bitches, folks. Like AK, like Mac, folks. Mac was the Steam Dean king. Like, he learned straight from AK, folks. And he was smacking shit. I ain't gonna lie, but he was always in something. He always pulling up, driving in traffic. He always got him a V. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you smacking this motherfucker up. And we, like how we was back in the day, once we do a fender bender or anything, folks, that bitch gotta go. Like, we can't even smack that bitch up slightly and still be in it. Like, our cars, folk, be having to look pristine when we come through, folk, because the police already be in our hood. They used to look at that like that's a sign of a nigga in the stolen car. They look for anything wrong with your car and think you in a stoley, folk, or just a reason to bop and pull you over, folk. So we ain't use the light. Once we smack some, or once we make the car look any different than normal, it don't matter what it is. We could scratch that motherfucker, bust one tail light. We gotta move on to the next one, folks. Before them grade, we was taking turns smacking them bitches up, man. We always having cars smacking them bitches, folks. I ain't gonna lie. None of us really, like, we all the niggas who played in them steamers though back then on phone them grade. We all got them bitches now. I ain't gonna lie. We all know how to whip now, folks. But at that point in time, it was kind of, it was different, folks. And bro, it was way different, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Shout out to Vaughn. No, I can't even call folk Vaughn. His shit is Vaughn. Vaughn Cleef. Vaughn. Shout out to Vaughn. Vaughn. That's probably how they say shit. Folks say folk shit in France. They Le Foncy, Le Fon. Shout out to Vaughn. Folks say, Tate, which one is more frustrating? Teaching someone how to roll up or teaching someone how to drive? Teaching someone how to roll up is way more frustrating than teaching somebody how to drive, folks. Because speaking from a nigga who niggas had to teach how to roll, man, that shit sounds so damn dumb when people trying to teach you how to roll, folks. When people trying to teach you how to drive, okay, the number, the letters right there, drive, park, whoopty bam. It's more simple, folks. People that's getting taught how to drive make it the lesson a lot harder. But if I'm telling you to tuck that bitch, lick it, and I'm telling you to have a, make sure that motherfucker ain't stale, or I'm telling you like how to pearl it, I can't teach you that. That can only come with repetition, folks. I don't give a fuck if I give you all the tools, folks. All the basic tools of rolling up the same. Break the wood down or the blunt down, put the shit in, tuck and roll. But it's easier said than done. And you only gonna learn and get better with repetition, folks, on BD. Like, you're only gonna, I could tell you what to do on BD and you can fluke that bitch. And I can do the same shit I told you to do and earl this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Then it be so fucked up, folks, because once a nigga fluke the blunt, it ain't like when a nigga can't drive and you be like, bro, you gonna hit something. Let me drive this bitch. When a nigga lick that motherfucker and fluke it, you can't even come behind him and be like, man, let me fix this motherfucker. You can't even do that. You can't suck that man. You might as well tongue him down once you do that on 4th grade. You might as well go ahead and start kissing a nigga on BD, folks. So you just gotta let a nigga fluke in the wood. You gotta walk to the G station and get a whole nother swish after your homie fluke. Y'all wait finna smoke for another 15 minutes after a nigga fluke, folks. So it's way more frustrating, folks, to teach a nigga how to roll up, folks. I ain't gonna even lie to you, folks. Rah CBFW, shout out to folks. He say, no bullshit, y'all had me throwing up L's and BDs in the 5th grade. That was 0809 rack baby. Hey, for sure, you know that. L's. Hey, man, shout out to all the rack niggas that's on here, man. On phone them, man. Hey, I love seeing the love from the crib. On phone them. KD, shout out to KD, man. On phone them. Shout out to KD. Bow, bow. 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 On phone them. Hey, my boy, shout out to 410 Josh. He say just donated and posted in the comments, man. On phone them. Appreciate my nigga Josh, man. On Steve, appreciate my nigga Josh, man. He always pulling up and showing love and shit, man. Yeah, Bibbs, he say still waiting for Squirt Town. Y'all ain't like how I got that dude. Woo-wop. Oh, nah. That nigga freak. He's still waiting on some squirt shit, folks. Why is you still waiting on squirt shit, folks? Why is you still waiting on squirty squirt? Folks, I'm trying to squirt. Oh, hey, yo, no, nah. Now, let me stop playing. Yeah, Bill say, still waiting for that Squirt Town jizzle. Oh, okay. Say less. We could do that. I got y'all, man. I got you, folks. On BD. Squirt Town coming next, folks. Look, Chop 419, he say your phone from the ring after that Diddy, bro. Hey, no power, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Hey, Thrizzy D, shout out to folks. He say animals on my block and they been going gorillas. On phone them. They slept on that. I went crazy in the trench when I dropped Gorillas in. That was a Young Chop beat. Chop Squad and then was sending that through. Dre say, you got any stories with Band Hunter Izzy Baltimore fuck with you? Hell yeah. Shout out to my Band Hunter niggas too, man. On phone them, man. Shout out to my Band Hunter niggas, man. Shout out to my band, 100 niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie, folks. For them, yeah, I got some stories with, we got music and shit together. That's my man's, folks, on BD, folks. Shout out to Jers. He say, what that nigga Tasky, the one that slide but look like a baby. he so well, you know how he is. Shout out to Kayla Irby Jr., man. He say been a fan since I was 12. I'm 23 now. It's so crazy to see how y'all have grown. I feel like SDOT is one of the most underrated rappers out of Chicago. Now, not only is he one of the most underrated, he one of the most underappreciated, man. I don't understand if y'all understand, man, how much SDOT played a role in this shit for real. I'm talking about when he wasn't just doing his own beats. You know what I'm saying? He was, doing his own music. He was recording other niggas, shooting other niggas' videos, folk, all type of shit, folk, producing other niggas' art, all type of shit. Like, that nigga was different. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was different, bro. STARZ say, who you think got the best lingo? I be in Cali dropping rates. I definitely think the Rack got the best lingo. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Philly lingo, though. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, Philly got lingo. And you know why I fuck with Philly lingo? Because they got hella different words, folks. Like, they got a lot of lingo. See, that's how the Rack was, folks. We made a lot of shit y'all use. See, y'all just be thinking about certain shit, but shit like thought, op, you know what I'm saying? Like, even Thoink, which then kind of fizzled out, but 5 years ago, a lot of motherfuckers was calling weed Thoink. Like, man, roll up the Thoink. Ooh, we had a lot of motherfuckers saying the Thoink, folks. Now we got motherfuckers saying shit. Oh, yeah, he called a hat. Woo, hats is our shit. That's Rack shit, folks. But, like, Philly got hella words to describe hella shit, folks. Like, Philly got Young Bull, they got Wreck, folks. Like, are you claiming other niggas wreck? Like, that, like you claiming another nigga work on phone them. They got Young Bull, Wreck, they got John, folks. Like, John, like, oh, man, yo, that's a bad John on phone them. They got Drawling, folks. I think it's, no, it's Joe. Like, oh, that nigga Joe. Like, you a fan-ass nigga, folks, on BD. Like, they got hella shit to describe hella shit. On BD, it ain't just like plain lingo that they stole from other people. They got real lingo, folks, that they put down, and they got hella words. That's why I fuck with they shit. And they words is easy to, like, slide in, folks. It's like you kind of get what they mean with they words on BD, folks. He said, we still say Thoink and VA and we say Thrax. See, Thrax was another one. We got that, folks. KT say, what's up, my boy? Kill Cassie, I see you be tuned in on the Philly movement. You got to come out here and visit, gang. See, that's crazy. I didn't even know you was from Philly, folks, as I'm saying this, folks. I fuck with it. I'm definitely got to come through and visit, folks, on BD. Probably come through that bitch when Buckets get out, man. On phone, I know Buckets going to have that bitch live. He going to want everybody to push up on him. So I'll probably come through when little Buckets come home. Come through that bitch and gangbang with the C's or something, man. Not even gonna lie, fool. Like, fuck with they shit though. That drawling shit too on phone, like, you know what I'm saying? They got different lingo, fool. Who else got nice lingo, man? The Rack Philly. I guess you could say Georgia, man, and like Louisiana. I ain't gonna lie, like Georgia and Louisiana folk, some of they lingo I don't like cause it be dick riding shit like twin, all that twin shit. I been to slap the nigga, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? On phone them. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Nigga be like, you drawn on phone them, like you drawn, nigga. On phone them, that's another one. On phone them. I don't phone them. New York lingo kind of mild, folk. I ain't gonna lie, they lingo mild, folk. They lingo mild, folk. But that twin shit from Georgia, folk, oh, do not call me your twin. And don't call me your twin and then try to get a perk of something for me too, folk. Oh, Detroit got nice lingo on phone them. You know what I'm saying? I like Michigan lingo too on phone them. That's the top lingos right there, folk. Cause I ain't gonna say Detroit, it's Michigan lingo, folk. It's Michigan, cause if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Michigan got Flint and all them other little parts where it's a lot of flavor at too. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna just give it to Detroit. It's Michigan. The Midwest really lingo popping. Like, a lot of shit come from the Midwest. That's why I'm such a Midwest nigga, man. But look, let's get into the story, man. I done talked for 30 minutes. Let's get into the SDOT story, man. So, to start off with SDOT, folks, like I was telling y'all before I even started the live, folks, SDOT is like, I feel like he one of the most underappreciated rappers, folks, to ever come out the drill culture, folks, because not only was he one of the first to do what he did, but he helped a lot of niggas along the way while he was still trying to do what he was doing, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, SDOT, folks, is a pioneer, folks. Like, SDOT is one of them niggas who was doing this shit and doing this shit to the fullest extent when nobody seen the vision, folks. When nobody was making money. When nobody knew what this shit could become, folks. I'm talking about back before even, like, Sosa. Like, some of them been rapping since 06, like, before this shit was even popular as a hobby, let alone as a real career. Them, they been really doing this shit, bro. Like, back when niggas was used to look at that shit as goofy to do, even as a hobby. Like, niggas was doing it. Like, fuck. Back when niggas was looking like, fuck is you steady recording for? Like, why is you in the studio? Like, what is that? Like, you know? SDOT was doing it, folks. And he was helping other niggas, folks. He was helping other niggas do it. He was helping other niggas record and shoot videos. Dot used to shoot videos, folks. You know what I'm saying? Dot used to know how to. Dot could edit his own song, video, cover art. Folks could do it all. I'm telling you, SDOT, folks, is one of those. He like Keith on BD, because Keith could do all this same shit too on BD, folks. Dot don't need nothing, folks. This is why he always gonna be able to produce, folks, because he's a one-man band. He don't need nobody to do nothing. He got his own studio set up and everything. He know how to make all his songs come out, folks. It clean and crisp, folks, on BD. G-Knox on here right now. G-Knox can vouch for this shit, folks. He say, look what G-Knox say. He say he showed me a lot of shit, folks. I'm telling you, folks, it wasn't many niggas out here, folks, that was doing this shit, folks, on BD, folks. Like, SDOT is one of the pioneers, folks. On Steve, he one of the originators of drill, the sound, and a lot of niggas, folks, old Dot, folks. And I feel like Dot never got the real recognition, folks, for a lot of this shit, folks. And I want to say that because I don't want folks to get killed, folks. I don't want folks to die and then y'all try to appreciate that nigga, folks. Or y'all try to say, oh, he was one of the rawest or the first to do this shit then. I don't want y'all to do that, folks. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to do that. I want y'all to know a lot now, folks, that he was one of those. So don't want you to hear later on when he dead and gone and y'all he ain't around to see the flowers he getting. Folks one of the first ones to do this shit, how it's been doing, folks. Even though he never reached his pinnacle yet, folks, on BD, what the groundwork he did in the beginning, folks, cannot be understated, folks. And this coming from a nigga who day one know everything, folks, on Steve. So I want y'all to know this for a fact, folks. So to say that is to just say, like, bro, it's so crap been knowing SDOT so long, bro. I can't even tell y'all the first day we met, folks. Like, I sat and thought about this shit for so long. I can't even tell y'all when me and folks met. I can't tell y'all, like, oh, I remember when I first met SDOT, folks. I've been around folks so long. I don't even remember. I got so many memories with him. I don't remember my first time meeting him. On Steve Gray, like, folks, I'm telling you, I was sitting thinking, like, so long. I bet if I ask folks, he ain't gonna remember either. On BD. Like, folks, we best been friends our whole life, folks. On BD, we been in the area our whole life. Even over there, folks, his other area, folks, Evans Mob, folks, I went to school with them niggas. I went to school with Evan Mob too, folks. I was going to school in a hood. It's called Tanner, folks. On BD. Like, I know so many people in so many places, folks, on LA Gray. It's like, I always know my niggas, folks. Always. Even when we was scattered around in other places, folks, I always knew my niggas, folks, on Steve. So I was trying to think, like, man, what the fuck's the first time I met folks on BD? I couldn't even remember, folks. But I've been knowing folks that long, folks. And on Steve Gray, folks, since we've been knowing each other, folks, He always been the same nigga. I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing I love about SDOT too, folks. Cause SDOT always been the same nigga, folks. Like, too cool for school, folks. I tell y'all how it was when 2011 and 12 striked, folks. Like, them was the years everybody wanted to be a shooter, a killer, wanted to hop in the cars. And I ain't gonna, bro, SDOT is a gangster, folks. I'm just saying he stayed in his lane with this shit. Like, he do shit at his own pace. You're not gonna speed SDOT up. You're not gonna slow him down. He do shit at his own pace. Drilling, slide, whatever he want to do. He do it at his own pace, gang. You're not gonna be like, you're not gonna guilt trip him into getting in the V or none of that, folks. You're not gonna SDOT not one of them little ass boys. You gonna make a motherfucker feel like they need to put in work on your time. Nah, folk do everything he wanna do on his own time, on Steve, folks. He not gonna let all this shit going on around him make him chase a certain type of vibe or wanna be overly in them cars or trying to do shit when everybody else trying to do shit, folks. On BD, he did this shit, he stayed dot, folks. And that's one of the biggest things a nigga can do in them day and ages when everybody is following something, a trend, a style. That's like one of the only niggas, folks, who never had dreads, folks. Ask y'all self, how many niggas y'all know in the city that never once had a dreads, folks? Everybody switched the dreads at least once, because them bitches was popping back then. Boy, folks ain't even never get dreads, folks. And when I tell y'all, all the guys tried dreads at least once, folks, even niggas like C-Day them. Bro, C-Day was walking around with these little ass B2Bs, folks, in his head, folks, trying to get twists, and was looking like a fucking hype on BD, folks, walking around with these little ass spikes in his head, folks. Doc kept his shit low cut, wave, whatever he want to do. He ain't even chase the waves, folks. All the guys had dreads at some point, folks. Or tried twisties or something, folks. On phone them grade, he didn't. He never tried them either on BD. Yes, all them niggas tried it. Mello, who the fuck is you? Yeah, them niggas had twisties or something at one point. They tried something. Bro, them niggas ain't had all that shit, bro. I've been knowing my niggas my whole life. On phone them grade. Phone them tried that shit, boy. Some of them tried that shit multiple times. Booker tried it. All the guys tried that shit, bro. Like, they was walking around looking ugly and mysterious as hell. Like, no, folks, take that shit out, folks. But Dot, he just cool, calm, collective Dot, folks, on BD. And he used to be fat as hell back then, looking like a dyke, folks. So I know Dot didn't even want to probably grind them bitches. He didn't want to make himself look more like a woman than he already did. My nigga Dot used to be voluptuous back in the day. He had a little plumpness going on BD. Folks come through that bitch. Big pants and wheat Timbs, polo hoodie or something. Fat ass white tee under that bitch for a little plus size. Don't be his face used to be a little chubby around on 4th grade. So he ain't want that. He ain't want that dread shit on BD4 already looking like a little fake geech on 4. Let's stop playing with my boy, man. But nah, folks was looking, folks had a little plump on BD. So he back then, he kept that shit low. Folks kept on big clothes and big jeans and everything, so nobody could confuse folks with a dyke. On my homie used to be out here straight up, hey, hell no, my nigga, folks, Dot was around this bitch, get a little plus size 600 on BD, folks. But yeah, folks, my homie, he stayed true to himself, man. On BD, I remember we would be in the crib, we used to be in Booker crib a lot, folks. Booker, when he stayed on Prairie. Folks would be in that bitch showing me like he always kept up with everybody else who was doing what he was doing, folks. Not because he pocket watching or nothing. He just always used to use niggas for motivation, folks. Like folks will see like this when Dirk them was doing their thing or King Louis was trying to do, and he just was used to be on YouTube at Booker crib on their computer, folks, or on his computer, whenever. But when I used to see him do this shit, be at Booker crib on Booker computer, folks. He used to be playing all they shit and just like on BD, I could do this, I could do that, I could do better at that. Oh, woo out the bam. Like he was kind of like iron sharpen iron type of nigga, folks. He listened to all these niggas, folks. But he using these niggas to better himself and his own music on Steve, folks. So folks was always one of them niggas learning, always trying to grow, always trying to see what he could add to his game. G, this is why he's such a versatile person and artist. He don't just rap drill. He don't just rap about money. He can do it all, folks. Literally in his music and literally in his life. On BD, he could do it all. He could do all aspects of music. Folks could shoot his own video, rap it, and edit it, and drop it. On BD, he could do all that without a cameraman, without a label, without distro. He could do it all. Folks got that shit in the headlock, folks. So on BD, I ain't gonna lie, seeing folks do his thing, I ain't gonna lie, folks, that shit was raw. We used to be in the hood, folks. He'll be doing his rap shit, he'll leave the hood, and always come back. He got a raw ass song, and we finna shoot a raw ass video. Hey, that's not one thing about that. Them video shoots used to be cracking, folks. I ain't gonna lie, you used to know it's about to be 1 million members outside when folks video shoot come out. I ain't gonna lie. Cause this was around the time where everybody not rapping. So the rappers we do got, hell yeah, nigga, we in them benches. On photo, all the folks videos that needed us in them benches, we in them benches, folks. On BD, folks, like, folks, we needed Dot, folks. On BD, folks, Dot was showing us shit. Dot was kind of like Keith on BD, folks, like to us, on Steve, folks, like, and this one, Keith ain't even Keith yet. Even Keith will tell you this shit about Dot. Dot was bigger than Keith. Keith used to get shit from Dot, folks. All this shit used to double back Dirk, Reese, all these niggas used to get pointers, something, need some, or just like they wasn't as savvy as Dot, folks. Dot was ahead of his class in that era, folks. I ain't even gonna lie. He was ahead of his class, folks. He was ahead of his class mentally, business-wise, even just like what he needed to do as far as having other type of talents to help his career on BD. You know what I'm saying? He knew how to shoot his own shit, edit his own shit, so he didn't need to cut a lot of niggas in. Because that type of shit, being honest, is what can slow down or deter your career, folks, on BD. Like, all these extra people that you need to depend on in the midst of your career, it's those things that will ultimately play a role into your career going up or going down. So when folks, he basically eliminated a lot of X factors that could have slowed him down by learning shit on his own, folks. This is how, even to this day, I really need to have my homie just sit me down, man, and just talk to me and teach me a lot of shit so I can still be able to do shit with quickness and not depend on others on phone, because that's what he do. Folks do that shit. That shit that made him so fucking last minute because he know how to do everything on his own. So he think you could just wake up and do something that day. Like I tell this nigga this shit all the time, bro. Even when right now to this day, SDOT will hit me up and be like, "Fo, let's shoot tonight." Like, bro, let's shoot tonight. What the fuck? Like, I need a haircut. I need to get a new fit. Folks don't give a fuck about none of that. He want a motherfucker to come out trenched up, looking scrubby on BD and just pop out and shoot some shit like that. No, this ain't 2011, folks. What the fuck? I need a motherfucking heads up, nigga. I need to get a fit. I need to get a shaver. I need to do it all. I need to get my jewelry cleaned, nigga, all type of shit. This nigga Dot don't give a fuck. I swear to God, bro, me and him be real live. That's all we ever bump about all the time, bro. This nigga, he don't think life real. He think you could just wake up and shoot a video fresh out your bed. Like, bro, we gotta do this no more? Damn, what we need, fool? Like, he think you just wake right up, ugly boogers in your eyes, and put a camera in your face. Like, damn, bro. Let's shoot, folks. And he want to shoot this day. Not tomorrow, not this week. He gonna hit you up the day he want to work on BD. Like, what, bro? You ain't want to hit me up like Friday or something? And you knew you wanted to shoot Tuesday? Like, you couldn't, like, bro, I damn near got a fro. I could get these motherfuckers braided. You talking about let's shoot tonight. Come on, gang, get off that bullshit, yo. So that's folks. He don't live in the real world. Knox even will tell you this shit, folks. Knox will tell you this, folks. So, but it just showed his work ethic is there. It's never been a miss on that type of timing, folks. So, you know, like I say, man, back in the day, folks, that shit was just lit for them. And I remember some of folks' video shoots, just to think about one of the epic ones, was Hustle Hard, folks. Like, Hustle Hard with him, Ide, and Keith was one of the most legendary days of 600 history, folks. Not only because of Dot, but you got to think this before Ide died and Keith really got they shine. Like they ain't did what they did yet. This before that. This still dirty Keith. This still Ide that got on the white tees and nothing else. Just wearing white tees and cargos on BD. This still that Ide. This still SDOT folk. Big jeans, big Timbs, big hoodie. This still that SDOT. This ain't SDOT that know what we know now on BD. Folk, this before everybody got their shine recognition, and you see all the guys in that video. You see D-Thing. You see T-Slick, folk. You see other niggas. Baldy them, all them niggas, folk. Them you see real faces in that bitch, folk. People didn't even peep me at Hustle Hard video. I'm in that bitch soon as it come on. Nobody even weep on 4th grade. Nobody even weep. I'm sure I'm in that bitch walking down the alley on phone them, and I'm right in the first couple seconds. You gotta catch me. You gotta catch me, folks. You gotta catch me. I'm coming through. Oh, photo. Hold on. Let me find me. Let me find me, man. Let me find me. Oh yeah, here I go right here, folks. Let me find me, man. Let me find me, folks. Oh, phone them, folks. Look at me. Look at me, folks. Oh, BD. Me and my nigga Darius, folks. Oh, BD, another 600 nigga y'all don't even know. Oh, photo. Look at me. You see them members. Look at this boo-wop behind me, folks. On BD, that's boo-wop, folks. We on the alley on 60th. On phone them. Like, we gangbang. You, this young me, folks. This young baby Tay on Steve 13 years ago, folks. Like, bro. That bitch was busting. So look at all my niggas right here, folks. Look at Lil Steve, folks. Fuck. Oh, look this Lil Steve and T Slick next to each other, folks. Look at Lil Steve and Slick, folks. Like, look at this shit. Legendary, man. Look at T Slick and Steve, man. Stop it, man. On BD, folks. These real members out here, folks. On BD. Like, I ain't gonna lie, folks. On Steve. This day was busting so hard, folks. I swear to God. And we was all getting our motherfucking, cardio, cause we spent that whole day walking. I ain't gonna lie, we was running from 50th to 69th, 59th to 50th, to 59th to 60th again. King Drive to Calumet, Calumet to Indiana. I mean the Prairie, Prairie to 63rd. Oh, I mean the 61st. Like, folks, we just walking all through the hood. If we had Apple Watches back then, everybody took 5,000 steps at that video shoot, folks. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody was in that bitch. Folks, we walking all day, right? But the video shoot busting. And on Steve, I ain't even gonna lie, folks. As a shorty, I ain't gonna lie. You know you gotta fight the urge to want to be right in front, folks. Like, I had to literally fight the urge to be right. Like, bro, when SDOT used to shoot videos, I used to want to be in front of SDOT. Like, that's how I know I was destined to be a rapper. So when folks used to shoot, I used to want to be at the front rapping his lyrics like I'm him and shit. Like, yeah, Dotarachi. I used to want to be Dot, folks, cause that being in the front, that shit used to be busting, folks. I ain't gonna lie, you be right there in the front, and everybody seeing you. Everybody huddled up around you. I used to want to jump in front of that, like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was going on. Cause that's what everybody do. This is why it's important to, like, when folks them walking, you gotta get in the front of the crowd while the crowd is moving. You can't let the crowd stop. We shooting the scene and you try to get to the front. No, while we all a big ass crowd moving to the next scene, you need to wiggle and snake your way to the front of the crowd. So when we stop right here, so this is where we finna shoot another scene at. You can already be up front, cause everybody think the same shit when you was shorty, folks. When folks, this before the clout, this before all of that with us, folks. So this was the clout. This was your only real way to be seen. Was being in front of one of these videos on BD. Why you think you see Steve and Slick and Lil D and F and Mimo, all of them, they bone rush the front. They They already know. Fuck yeah, everybody, we gotta get in front. This is where the camera gonna be. Everybody know, folks. You know what I'm saying? And it was the same way for grinding. I just seen a nigga say grinding. I remember grinding. We shot grinding in my house. We shot grinding in my house, in my room, on BD. You know what I'm saying? When we out here grinding, we grinding on them. We shot that shit in my crib. On them, like, I remember that day. Deep as hell again, on the block, folks. We sitting right there. I remember, folks. I think that's the video shoot. You hear folks them talking about rolling somebody, folks, before the song come on, folks. We was talking about rolling our weed, man, folks. We was finna beat his ass, folks. I think that's grinding, folks. You hear LA them talking, they talking about rolling somebody in the beginning of grinding, folks. We was talking about rolling our weed, man, folks. On Steve, we was talking about rolling his ass. We like, folks, we gonna come, we gonna get on his ass. He gonna, damn, folks, stop playing. We sitting right there talking about his ass, folks, as we about to shoot, folks. On BD. That's what LA said. Nah, she said, I'm gonna hit him in this shit. Ooh. On BD, we was sitting right there at the front door, folks, just tweaking like, man, folks, we gonna roll his ass, folks. We steady playing with the weed. Ooh. We just sitting right there, folks, like, over sneak this in the fuck out of Scooney, folks. I still remember Scooney, folks. BD, folks. We in the hood, folks, Indiana, over talking to sneak this in the fuck out of folks. I ain't gonna lie. It was it was crazy though, folks. All SDOT video shoots used to bring my niggas together though. Like, that's one thing about Dot, folks. All his shoots brought the guys together, folks. Some of my most happiest moments together is at one of SDOT video shoots, folks. On BD, because this, you gotta remember, this is prior to all of us really dying and shit. So, I mean, a lot of the guys really dying or going to jail. So, we was all basically together, man, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So, any chance we get, all our niggas come together, man, that shit bust. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Serial Box. I was just listening to Grinding at the gym yesterday, man. Yeah, that's still one of them ones. Grinding was a great song. Lil Chop 419, he say you was there for Hustle Hard remix videotape. Seemed like everybody was. Yeah, for sure. I just showed the video, I mean, the screen, the still shot of me, folks. 223K, KY, he say, or Kai, he say, I met you when I was a shorty before Steve died. What's up, folks? How you coming? Skin Tag Music say, bad news, Virginia. We rocking with you, bro. Hey, shout out to Bad News, Virginia, gang. On phone them, man. Appreciate y'all rocking, folks. Go out DC Fine. Shout out to folks. He said, I ain't trying to sidetrack tape, but nigga, you better go live after the bowl so we can celebrate Mahomes being official GOAT. What? You think I ain't? Well, look. You ain't got to tell me, Guap. I promise to God, that nigga win, I'm trolling the fuck out of everybody, bro, because I ain't going to lie. And I don't want to get, I'm going to get back to the story. I'm tired of all these excuse-making ass niggas on phone them. I feel like the NFL disrespected the fuck out of the Chiefs, allowing these weird-ass media personalities folk at the Super Bowl media day, and they got them asking all these weird-ass questions to my asking Mahomes who is your favorite ref and all of this. Like, oh, that shit disrespectful, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. This is the Chiefs. This ain't a nigga these people who that for the first time. These are niggas who done won 3 Super Bowls already. Have some fucking respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now when we wipe the Eagles, the best team that everybody claim it is in the NFL, I don't want to hear no fucking excuses. We gonna make them puss-ass niggas go home and cry to they fucking mamas, and I'm tired. I'm leaving it there. I'm trolling niggas. I'm trolling Eagles fans, Ravens fans, because I just watched a bunch of sports shit earlier. Ravens fans coming on talk shows rooting for the Eagles. Like, you niggas is bitches. Shador Sanders rooting for the Eagles. You getting your ass belted too when you come in the NFL. We got bulletin boards. You want to ride with them niggas? Yo little ass, you better hope you don't end up in the AFC, nigga. Fuck. We on that. Ain't none of you niggas, we ain't forgiving none of you niggas, man. On phone them. Fuck. Jacob James, he say, I might sign a deal like a settlement. Ha! NLM, he say, I don't know how the UK can claim they made drill songs like Grinding show how heavily influenced they are. Man, look, bro, them niggas over there, I don't even think them niggas believe the shit come out their mouth, man. Shout out to the UK, man, but y'all done made some wild ass verbal statements in the last couple of weeks or months, man. Preacher say, what's up with the docu shit about your life over 10 seasons easy? Bruh. Man, sounds cool. Sounds cool. I might have to hit 50 Cent up, man, before he start tweaking. I might need to get 50 Cent on, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the story, man. SDOT story, man. SDOT, folk, I ain't gonna lie, man. Remember when I was telling y'all, SDOT played such a role in so many people's lives and careers, man. I'm not just talking about people like just Keith or he ain't know who he was rapping with. Even the niggas who kind of got in this water after them. Like, bro, LA learned so much shit about the studio, folk, and music from SDOT, folk. I already told y'all the story before about how the guys didn't use the LA in the studio. See, that wasn't SDOT though. That was never SDOT that didn't think LA could really rap. That was folks them who was on the block with us all the time, or like, well, cause no, I don't want to say it like that, cause Doc was on the block with us too. That was just for them who wasn't established yet as rappers from the block. They thought they was established rappers, but they wasn't on BD, folks. They thought that they was the rappers, but they didn't even have music, but they was in the studio, folks. And LA was trying to get in the studio with them. He was the last one of the guys to try to get in the studio. And I'm not even talking about Rondo, folks. This is not Rondo. These is niggas from our hood, folks, who's rapping and they ain't even got no real careers, folks, but they not letting LA in the studio with them. They looking at LA like they don't take what he's saying serious. Like these niggas really got big songs out or something. Like, how the fuck could y'all not take him serious? Y'all all in the stew just playing in that motherfucker. Like, take him in that bitch so he could lay some shit down too. Phone them used to be not doing it. Man, on Lil Boo grave, folk, Dot did it, folk. Dot, if it wasn't for folks, y'all wouldn't even have LA, folk, on BD, folk. Like, folks real life played a role in how much LA became a rapper, what LA actually seen from this shit. A lot of things that LA know about music, recording, the business side, he learned it from SDOT, folk. He even learned to take this shit serious from SDOT, folk. Cause even Rondo, at first, nobody really taking folks serious, but Rondo not keeping him out the stew. Rondo just don't know how serious he is. So folks started making his own music, he's doing his thing, and now Dot helping him doing certain shit, and Dot brought him right along, folks. Dot didn't hold folks back. Once Dot realized folks was really on this shit, Dot, music, tapes, all of that, folks, on BD, like, he helping folks on Steve, folks, like, man, bro, I can't tell y'all how much we done learned, because I don't want to even make it as far as just LA, folks. We as a whole. Like, even my career, bro. Like, bro, I swear to, I'm going to be honest with y'all, bro. With the shits, almost didn't even happen, because I was lazy as fuck. I ain't going to lie, folks. With the shits, almost didn't even happen, because I didn't want to, he sent me that shit, and I was playing with it for a little minute, folks. Like, all right, I'm going to drop it, folks. I'm going to do it, folks. I wasn't finna do with the shits, folks. I was just gonna play with that shit, and he was hitting me up. He like, bro, you tweaking, folks. This bitch gonna go up. Bro, you tweaking, folks. You tweaking, man. This bitch gonna go up. He telling me. Like, folks, like, bro, you tweaking, folks. You got this shit. This shit gonna go up, for. And I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna go to the studio, bro. Steady playing, folks. Whole time, this man dead ass fucking right. On Steve, he dead ass right, bro. Like, he so fucking right. He don't even know how right this nigga is on BD, folks. He don't even know how right he is, folks. He telling me, like, bro, this shit gonna go up, bro. What's to you? Stop tweaking, get in the booth, folks. Go on here. I finally get in the booth. And the thing I liked about SDOT, folks, is this. Because I feel like once I really started rapping, or, like, not even really, like, from my first song, I knew that I could do it. because LA told me I could do it. LA heard my first song. He said, bro, you could do this shit for real, folks. So I knew my homie not gonna lie to me, folks, on Steve. I knew he could do it, folks. He said he knew I could do it. So when I got that blessing from folks, I got that 9 from my homie, I knew I could do it. But certain guys you work with, bro, gonna bring the best out of you. I feel like SDOT and the music I made with SDOT younger in my career made me a better rapper, folks. Because I always had a nigga who I was doing music with who used to make me who used to bring the best out of me, folks. Like, I always tell niggas, like, bro, when I'm on songs with niggas that I respect, they pen, it's a friendly competition, bro. I don't give no fuck what nobody say, bro. Like, it's a friendly competition on these songs, bro. Like, if I respect your pen, I'm gonna make you respect my shit on phone them grade. You know what I'm saying? So every time Doc coming for, every time he drop some music, he do it for. He send me a track for. On my son, I used to have to listen to that shit so many times to figure out how I'm about to carry my weight on this motherfucker, bro. Real shit. Like, Dada say you a song and how you fucking, like, kind of scared. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of how WIT the shit was, bro. I'm knowing WIT the shit so damn raw. How is I'm gonna measure up on this motherfucker, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna say? How am I gonna, like, put this shit together, bro? I got a nigga with SDOT that's putting this shit on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, folk really, like, it's like, bro, you can't half-ass it, bro. You gotta come correct or don't at all. So with me, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it just made me a better artist in all, folks. It made me better at a lot of shit, honestly, because anything I did with any rapper that was good, to that point, it just made me hungry. It made me more it made me better, bro. It's like iron is sharper than iron, folks. So that shit was low-key making me like a better artist. I remember when I used to, Dada be sending me songs and shit, and I used to be using Rhyme Zone, folks. Like, bro, I used to be using Rhyme Zone, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Like, I used to have a raw ass Lano or something I want to rhyme with. Before I go on Rhyme Zone, look up Rhyme Zone on Google, folks, and look up every word that rhyme with that word on phone and try to go crazy, folks. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Rhyme Zone, folks, will get you. You be like, what the fuck rhyme with orange? You go on that bitch, ooh-ah-dee bam. They get you right in it, folks. I'm telling, Dot had me on Rhyme Zone, y'all. You hear me, boy? Look, I gotta get on Rhyme Zone. I gotta see what the. I gotta put this shit together like I'm a fucking Lil Wayne or something. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga S.Dot saying some shit I don't even never heard. Fuck. I'm being real right now, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. My nigga Swipe say, oh, what if I use Rhyme Zone? Hey, it's that for a reason, gang. We ain't gonna make this shit no harder than it gotta be. Fuck yeah, we on Rhyme Zone. Let me get 97 words that rhyme with this word I'm stuck on. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck. Hey, they say Rhyme Zone need credits on all my songs. Folks say Rhyme Zone need. Hey, he say he need Rhyme Zone need credits on all his songs. Hell no. Hey, you not wrong though, G Squad. You ain't wrong. Use this shit. This shit for the betterment of us. At least we using it to get better, folks. You know what I'm saying? We using this shit to sharpen our fucking pens, bro. We ain't using this shit to learn how to spell or rhyme words just for nothing. We around this bitch using this shit for the greater good. To work on our craft. It's like we studying. It's like we trying to, it's like working out or going and playing and practice or something. We trying to get better. We trying to increase our vocabulary. Tell me exactly, bro. We trying to make this motherfucker, man, look, Rhyme Zone that taught me some shit, boy. I ain't gonna lie. So I ain't gonna lie, folks. That shit just made me better as a musician, folks. You know what I'm saying? That shit made me so much better, folks, that honestly, for I owe a lot of my career to Doc. I ain't gonna lie, for all them younger certain shit. Cause with the shits, folks, somebody told me, they said that's one of the top 5 to 10 greatest drill songs to come out, folks. Like, and I told them, I'm like, damn, that's high praise, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's been a long time and a lot of big drill songs that came out, folks. Somebody told me, like, bro, many people actually like, bro, that's one of the greatest drill songs, folk, to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when we made part 2 for like, y'all got all that cat, say something. Which it really wasn't part 2. It was another song we did called Take Some. We just like, fuck it, we'll make that with the shit's part 2. But Take Some, I remember him doing Take Some, and I'm just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, folk. On Fulham grade, like, it's one of those, folk, where I'm like, damn, folk, like, this nigga Dot is great, folk. On Steve, folk. He great. So I ain't gonna lie, folk, I ain't gonna lie, or probably a lot of my own career, or just like the betterment, the growth of my career, I owe a lot of that to Dot. Just because of the fact the folks probably, he made me want to get better, folk. Like, I probably wouldn't use Rams on if I wasn't so busy trying to learn how to out rap that nigga, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably, if it was a week of niggas sending me music, I probably don't even discover Rams on, folks, and get as good as I got at rapping, folks. But when you got a nigga like Dot, folks, sending you music, folks, and he going crazy, how he going crazy, folks. Man, on my son, you gonna have to come correct, folks. I ain't gonna lie, man. And I refuse, bro. One thing I always refuse is to be outshined. I don't get no fuck, nigga. If you gonna give me the opportunity to get some spotlight, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. That's why I did that on 600 Part 2. Boy, 600 Part 2, man. After I heard E-Day and SDOT shit, I said, oh, what the? Oh, hell no. And SDOT said my name, and I was coming out the dot, folks. Hey, yo, no diddy, folks. No diddy, folks. Bitch, what the fuck you did? Bro. Damn, I done broke my shit or something, folks. I'm steady breaking the button. My bad, y'all. But yeah. On Steve. Oh, somebody said call Dot. For y'all need call Dot, folks. Let me call Dot. Let me see what Dot on, folks. Let me see. Let me call Dot, folks. Let me call Dot, folks. Let me call Dot mid. Let me see what he doing, man. Let's see what he doing, man. I hate calling niggas on live because now he better answer. Yeah, he about to piss me off. Hey, I don't know, that nigga probably beating this shit or something. I don't know what the fuck he on, fool. He probably jerking his chicken or something. I don't know. He'll call back, though. He'll call back, man, on BD. When folks call back on BD, we gonna get it going, man. He probably taking care of some shit. I don't know what the fuck he doing. He probably jerking his chicken for all I know. You know what I'm saying? You know his B-Day was last night. Folks probably ain't get some, no ass, and he just beating this shit. So he gonna call me back in probably like 5 minutes, folks. But yeah, folks, that nigga, folks, I ain't gonna lie. He one of those, folks. On Steve, we block stars, folks. We them niggas, folks. And folks, one of them, he a block star, folks. And he's so cool, folks. That nigga pull up, folks. We shooting videos, folks. He got niggas in the hood, folks, who really shouldn't even be in the hood, folks. Like, that nigga Duke the Beast, folks, should not have been in our hood, folks. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we won in tour with them niggas, but him, he shouldn't have been there, folks. I ain't gonna lie. He just shouldn't have been allowed in our hood. But a nigga like SDOT voucher for you and shit, so as long as he right there with you and all of that, he pull up in the hood shooting videos and all type of shit, folks, on BD. Because, yo, you SDOT homie, folks, on BD. Even SDOT used to have hits them that got into a reach them, hits them used to be in our hood every day, folks. On BD. Every day, folks. On Steve, hits them from 79, folks. Them niggas used to be on our block all the time, folks. They was real members, folks. Somebody said Duke who? Duke the Beast. Y'all don't remember him? Is I'm saying his name right? Duke the Beast, folks? Is it Duke the Beast, folks? I think it's Duke the Beast, right, y'all? I thought it was Duke the Beast. Was it Duke the Beast? I think his name Duke the Beast, man. No cap, folks. Yeah, it was Duke the Beast, folks. You know what I'm saying? Duke the Beast was in our hood, bro. Like, he was up there for some of them video shoots and shit, too. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, That's Dot. Real member. He got niggas pulling up, folks, on Steve, folks. Everybody had to get Dot they do, folks, on bro. You know, Dot got songs with Dirt, all that, folks, on BD. Tink. He done put in so much work, folks, with artists before they was lit, folks, on Steve. So you just get to see like folk really like he. I ain't gonna lie, Dot kind of like didn't cross every drill era, folk. Like he's still making drill and like rapping now, but all the eras, folk, that done came, like all these people that before they like, bro, folks was hot when Tink them wasn't hot. Like they used to come to phone them. He got songs with like them or other motherfuckers back when before what's the other girl that's lit, folk? Her name, man. What's the other bitch that came out of the city, folk? Not Tink, but the other girl that was rapping around the time that Tink was rapping. Somebody say her name. She from the rack too. Somebody say her name. Y'all gonna know it, man. Y'all gonna know it. She was coming out around the same time as Tink. We all know her name. Everybody know her name. Dreezy. Yup. Y'all. Yes. Yep. Dreezy. All of them folk. They know about Dot, folk. Ask about Dot, folk. They'll tell you about Dot, folk. They knew Dot was that nigga too back in that day, folk. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had to pay homage to Dot, folk, on Steve, because Dot was doing this shit when niggas wasn't doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Going up when motherfuckers was not going up, folk. On BD and working and outworking motherfuckers, folk, when motherfuckers was not trying to work, folk. I ain't gonna lie. I told y'all, folk, this is how you know when a motherfucker really got a lot of love for the game, bro, when they devote so much time, effort, energy to some shit that's not making them no money. Like, bro, how the fuck can I make you keep coming out and showing me and doing all of this about some shit that's not making you no bread? Like, when shit ain't paying you, bro, it's hard to be that devoted to some shit that ain't making you no bread, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. So that really shows you how much a nigga give a fuck about his work or his craft or his hobby or whatever the fuck you wanted to call all that back then, folks. Because on Steve Gray, I speak for personal experience. Until I started getting paid for features, bro, it was hard for me to be as locked in as niggas like Doc, folks. Like, until I seen some feature money, like I see they get paid for features, folks, and I'm like, damn, I need to start posting. I'm accepting features. And I started posting that shit too. Well, I'm like, oh, okay, this was waiting on us. Yeah, we in the stew all night. Boy, me 9 and 22, all us, boy. Boy, once we start getting paid, we like, oh, yeah. On BD, it was busting. But before that, before the currency came in the hand, oh, fuck this shit. I'd rather go chase a nigga and shoot a motherfucker that be in the studio. I swear to God, folks, before the money came, I'd rather be in the field than be in the booth. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I'd rather be in the field off of Zen or something on BD than to be like, yeah, folks, let's go to the booth. He say, was y'all finessing niggas? I mean, I wasn't. Not in the beginning, folks. I ain't gonna lie. I was happy to be getting feature money. But niggas, boy, look. Boy, hey, 9 and C-Day, for them a different breed. They thought that money was free sometime. Like, I used to pick up Western Union. This before Cash App and all that shit. It's so funny when I hear talk about some memories from my childhood, because it just shows me how much time has been changed, man. This was before Western Union. This was even before Zelle, I think, folks. Like, this was back when you had to get up out your bed, have the cash, and take that shit to Western Union and send it, folks, on BD. You couldn't just sit in the house and send a motherfucker 500 or something, folks, on BD. Not back then. You had to get up, go out, go stand in line, go to Walmart or something where you could send money through Walmart. You had to go somewhere to do it, bro. You wasn't just gonna be in that motherfucker just sending shit off your phone and all that, phone BD. So, boy, phone them, I'll be in that bitch, boy. Phone them, we'll be in that bitch. And Nan was the type of nigga, G, he will not do your track and been in the studio all week. That's the fuck up part about Nan. Nan getting niggas feature money and running off, and he be in the studio every night. Like, bro, why you just won't do track, bro? You already in here, bro. Folks go in that bitch and make 4 songs off Zan's, straight Zan music and fall asleep in that bitch and just leave like he don't even give a fuck, oh bro. like why the fuck you gotta get on again? Just get on that with dude's whole track and his bread, folks. Whoa, fuck him, huh? Hey, nigga don't get no fuck, folks. So he had to get his shit. On Steve, folks. Tell you, folks. But hey, when it's a green, it's a green. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie though. But Dot, I don't think Dot was doing it though. Dot was kind of more, cause Dot didn't need to go and lead. Dot always had his studio right next to him, folks. So Dot getting paid for features. He pushing his shit out in 30 minutes. Oh, folks, them great. That's why I started doing my feature, folks. Cause niggas like Dot make that shit look easy. It's like getting free money when it's SDOT getting paid for features, cause he doing a motherfucking feature on the spot. You send folks some bread, he gonna get your feature, he gonna do your shit and send it right out, folks, on BD. He ain't holding on to it or nothing, cause he want his money to keep coming, folks. That's why I ain't even gonna lie. Like, when I was young, after I learned a lot of shit from Dot, I started getting deposits, folks. Cause once I see niggas like Nine them was creating bad names for like running up and shit, I'm like, damn, they not gonna want to come and pay me, cause my homie around this bitch scarring niggas on BD. So what I started doing is to make my fans feel a lot more safer sending me money. I only took a certain amount. I only took a certain amount because how I wanted them to feel was I'm not gonna miss out on the rest of the money you owe me after I do this track on BD. So I'm gonna take the half up front to do the song, to know it's a real booking and all of that. And I'm gonna knock the track out. And when I'm done recording, I'm gonna FaceTime your phone. I'm not even gonna send it straight to you because I don't want you running off. After I do your track, I'm gonna FaceTime. You gonna hear me on the song, know that bitch legit, and then you send the rest of my bread. And I send you your track. I ain't gonna just do a track and not send it to you. So that's how I started making my fans get more comfortable after I seen how Rondo was approaching the situation. You know what I'm saying? And now to do certain niggas shit, like certain niggas who he had worked with before and all of that shit. Like, he wasn't just taking everybody shit. He just, sometimes, he'd be all Zans or something. He'd get paid, bro, and it'd be like, fuck a nigga, you heard me? Folk get that shit sometimes, be like, fuck a nigga, you heard me? Like, damn, folks, fuck him, huh? Yeah, fuck a nigga, you hear me? Say, man, hey, fuck a nigga, you hear me? Yeah, say, bitch, fuck a nigga, you hear me? Man, okay, I heard you, twin. Man, don't be these. Oh, don't get no fuck on Steve. But, man, yeah, that type of vibe, folks. That's what it was like, man, on BD. But Dot, folks, played a role heavily in all of our careers, man, on Steve, and just been going crazy, doing this thing still to this day, folks. Like, still working hard and dropping music, and even like, just, bro, no matter what this shit do, how it slow up sometime, man, Dot even have to make a new YouTube, bro. Like, y'all gotta understand, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga wipe my YouTube, especially how much, y'all gotta remember, folks, this when Dot had all of that shit on there. Like, all of that shit we grew up on, Dot had on there, folks, when they wiped his YouTube, folks. I would've said, fuck it, on BD. No more music, all that shit over with. I'm finna go work at Family Dollar on Folding Grade. I can't fucking regurgitate all the fucking heart, effort, and energy and love I put into all this music over these years, and this shit gone. Hell no, I'm cool. I ain't never rapping again. Motherfucker ain't never hearing nothing from me, bro. I'm going to the Walgreens, Family Dollar. I'm finna become a mechanic or something on BD, folks. I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna become a mechanic, folks. No Diddy, folks. I ain't gonna lie. I'm phoning them. I'm coming a mechanic, folks. I gotta like work on cars or something, folks. Cause I ain't finna be around this bitch just, bro, you can never get all that time back. I don't give a fuck if you keep rapping or what. You ain't finna get all that back. Fuck all the millions of views and legendary video shoots that came out and went up We spent all that time working on that shit and shit, folks. On BD, you been telling me it's gone? Shit, I would have been gone too. Fuck, you would have never heard. You would have never heard of me ever again. Fuck. That nigga kept dropping, folks, and kept dropping, and kept making music, and kept doing it all. I'm like, damn, phone BD, you a tough cookie, gang. I ain't gonna lie, I would have gave it up. I would have gave it up. I ain't gonna lie, I would have been telling you, folks. But that's that, folks. I always been the same type of nigga, man. I always been a good worker nigga. I always kept it going, folks. And now he just a fucking cool ass nigga who just stays on his 10, folks. Every time I link up with this nigga, folks, on Steve, he's trying to work me to death. That's all he trying to do, folks. Trying to work me to death, or we outside with our hood, folk, and we don't go in the house. Like every time we pop out with our block, folk, on Steve, we don't go in the crib till 8 in the morning. 6, the sun come up, then we go in the house. You know what I'm saying? So on Lil Gray, for I ain't gonna lie, like he one of them niggas now. It's to the point where Dot still putting in the work right now to this day, folk. On Steve, folk, he still putting in the work right now to this day, like he not SDOT, folk. On BD. And he still treat his love for his music, folk, like a real live folk. He treat that shit like a real. He treat that shit like a real. Like it's still day one. Like Dot don't even treat this shit like he have lost his old page, or like he have, like went through the ebbs and flows of this shit. Like he have, lost. He don't maneuver like he lost love for it. He maneuver like this shit. They won his first love. Like this his first love at sight. On BD, like he still treat this rap shit and his music, folk, like his baby, like his bitch. This his main girl, folk. On BD. Me, I treat rap like that bitch. You don't want nobody to know you fucked and shit. Like, like yeah, if I only do that shit sometime when nobody watching and shit. Like, that's how I treat rap. I ain't gonna lie, man. I treat that shit like a bitch I don't even care about no more. He treat his rap like a bitch he loves the life and had kids by. I treat rap like shit. That's that little ugly bitch off the street I used to like a couple years ago. That looked ugly now. Man, folks. So I commend my nigga, man, on Steve, because I know it's hard to keep that type of energy and shit. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Like it's hard to keep that same type of fire for something. You know what I'm saying? When you've been doing something for them to, bro, I'm talking about he been doing that shit more than half of his life. Like Doc probably finna be 30, or he just made 30, maybe. He been rapping over half of his life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is no question. Folks been doing this shit so long, man. I don't know how he's still doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you still do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you do it, man. Hey, y'all seen that little reel and shit where the Chris Brown song playing? They be like, God damn, I gotta take a do. That's me right now off this coffee. Soon as I drunk this, my mom, God damn, I gotta take a do. Hey. That's how coffee make you feel. As soon as you get halfway through this motherfucker, I gotta take a do. Hey, that shit be so fucking funny. I be crying laughing, G, every time I see that dumbass thing, G, because it's like y'all make anything. Y'all play too fucking much, bro. I swear to God, I've been drinking this motherfucking coffee the whole life. Oh, this bitch steady trying to crack jokes knowing I gotta take a do. Yay! No cap. I ain't gonna lie. It's all good, though. For them. Back to my... Hey, hell no, folks. Hey, G, like, I swear to God, bro, this shit be so fucking funny, G. Hell no, man. Oh, Steve, bro. Back to the fucking story, man. I gotta start fucking tweaking, bro. But, man, this nigga Dot, folk, like I say, he played a big role in my career, man. Like, even still to this day, some of the songs that I done dropped, even recorded, folk, Dot recorded them. Dot the reason kind of why I even got some music that in the cut, folk. Like, folks will record me or just like, cause he always want me working too. This is kind of one of the things I appreciate about Dot too, folks. Like, he try to spread the enthusiasm and the work ethic to the next nigga. Like, he not just around this bitch overworking on his own or like, you know, like only locked in on his own craft, folk. He want you to win too. He want you to be overly committed to this shit too. He want to see you win and he want to see you turn up and he want to see you work hard and become whatever you can become from this shit as well, folk. Like the same way he'll outwork himself, folk, or the same way he'll put his all into this shit, folk, he will expect or try to help you do the same. He will try to help you get as much out of this shit as you can, folks. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things why I fuck with folks hard too on Steve because he try to like pass that shit on. He don't try to just be hungry and you know he only one locked in. He wants you to be locked in. For he will help you shoot a video, help you record, help you stay on the top of your game, help you stay dedicated and locked in with this shit, bro, and stay interested with this shit because he want to see you do well, for he know what this shit like. Even though Doc never got as big as he was supposed to get, please understand when I tell y'all, man. Doc done made a lot of money off this shit. I'm talking about Doc, one of the first to have copyright LLCs, actually have the business side of shit together. Like he wasn't just thinking just about the he got both sides of this shit figured out, folks. On BD, like both sides. He's a business, he's a CEO, he the rapper, he the face, he the videographer, he all of this shit, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. He wears so many different hats, folks. Work at Liz on BD. He wears so many different hats, folks should work at Liz, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Like, for real. He wears so many different hats, folks, on Steve, bro. Like, that man wear so many different hats and have so many different jobs, folks, on Steve that he just like, oh, man. It just make him more of a person that probably is prepared to do this shit on his own. I ain't gonna lie. I swear to God, bro, I wish I did already know a lot of the shit that he knew, folk, because I swear I'll be able to do it the same way. Like, I never really stopped dropping music or, like, really not putting out shit how y'all want me to put it out. Or, like, I would never really stop doing anything because I know how to do everything. And I think that's one of the things that be driving Dot. It's like, how could I really... What is my excuse for not rapping? I know how to record myself. I always got beats. I'm always, rapping or doing... I'm always writing my music. Like, I know how to make my own cover art or I know how to record and do all that. Why am I not making music? You know what I'm saying? Why am I sitting down somewhere or not doing something when I know how to do everything, folks? What's up, boo? What you on, gang?
What that move? Huh?
Hey,
Yeah, yeah, you see what's going on? What up, bro?
what you on, bitch?
Shit, over tell me what you want.
Hey, look, I'm on live doing a story time about you, right? They said call SDOT and ask folks what's his favorite memory with us.
Who, me and you?
Yeah, what is your favorite memory with me and you, folks?
Hey, really, I don't know, man. You gonna put me on the spot like
Hey, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look. I am putting you on the spot right now, folks. I was just telling them, like, folks, we got so many memories. I was just telling them, like, folks, I've been around folks so long, I can't tell y'all the first day I met him on Steve. I can't even remember no shit like that. Like, when the fuck I see, like, when the fuck we meet?
Oh no, it's too busy, bro.
Hey, y'all, he said, hey, it's too many, folks. It's too many, man. It's too many, folks. I ain't gonna lie. It's way too many, folks. On BD. He said y'all, he said I'm bogus. I just put folks on the spot like that. He said it's way too many, folks. Hey, but it's all good though, bitch. What you on Steve, man? We doing it?
You know it's my B-Day, bro. You talk about all that other shit. You better come outside. We outside.
Duh, motherfucker, we outside this weekend, nigga. I just asked you that. You know I ain't missing it. Fuck, I'm ready to go back in there anyway. Fuck. I said I'm ready to go back to that little spot anyway on BD.
We and that thing, I got a section and shit, and we got bottles and it's going on, goddamn.
Hey, you know we popping out for on Steve. Look, I'm finna call you when I get off here, twin.
Alright, bet.
Bet.
Shit.
Alright, bet.
Alright.
That's my boy, man. Tell folks happy B-Day if y'all ain't told him that, man. Tell that nigga happy B-Day, man. On Steve, go tell that dog, my dog, man, happy B-Day, folks. On Steve, that's a real legend, man. Y'all give folks all the love and grace in the world, man, on BD. You know what I'm saying? Like, happy birthday to Dotarachi, man. On Steve, that's one of the real legends of the rack, man. On phone, y'all give him the love and the grace. He's supposed to be up there with Sosa and them, folks. On BD, folks. They say you called them twin. I know. I know, man. I know. I did that for y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I knew y'all was finna say, oh, twin, you called them twin. That's why I did that. I ain't gonna lie. I knew y'all was finna say that. Yeah, man. Shout out to my nigga Dotarachi, man. Happy B-Day to folks, man, on BD. That's the end of SDOT story, though, man, because I ain't gonna lie. I got so many memories with folks and shit. If I set up here and talk to y'all about Dot, I'll be on this bitch talking for days, folks, on Biddy, but it's my fucking dog, man. On LA, that's one of them ones for real, man. Before I get off here, y'all, let's kick it this shit, man. On Biddy, what y'all on, man? We probably could kick it for the next 5-8 minutes, man. What y'all on? How y'all bumming? Did y'all fuck with the story time today or what, man? Did y'all fuck with story time? Damn. I probably got some super chats I ain't even read. Shout out to Deanna Grover for the donation, man. Shout out to Deanna Grover, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this story, man. On phone them, folks. Oh, damn. I gotta take a do-do-do-do-do. Hey. Hey, Swipe, talking about you finna hate you. He talking about you finna hate the clip I'm finna send you. Hey, hey, bro, I swear to God, Swipe, G, don't fucking piss me off, bro. Hey, G, I swear to God, that motherfucker Coffee been doing it. Y'all is crazy, man. I swear to God, bro. How y'all coming, man? He talking about this bad. Hey, bro. Don't fucking blow. Hey, G. Swipe, bro. Hey. Hell no, bro. You gotta watch it. Hey, close that back door. Don't get snaked by your homie. No cap, folks. He talking about that Dookie clip posted too. Hold on, folks. Hold on, folks. Wait, hold on. Wait, folks. Hold on. Oh, shit, though. Oh, man, folks. Oh, it just came to my motherfucking top of my phone right now. Oh, shit. I gotta take a do-do-do-do-do. That's me right now off this coffee. As soon as I drunk this, my mama. God damn. damn, I gotta take a Hey, swipe this nigga fast, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Hell no, folks. BD, folks. Hell no, folks. That shit so fucking funny, folks. Shout out to 607 Button Money. He said, finally caught the live. God bless you and your fam. God bless you and your fam, bro. I'm glad you found it live, folks. For Nelson TV, he say, still waiting on my button, gang. Damn, you supposed to get a button? Was I supposed to button boy you, folks? I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about that. Was I supposed to do that, folks? Damn.
Bro, I used to be using Rams on, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Like, I used to have a something I would have ran with. Before I go on Rams on, look up Rams on Google, folks, and look up every word that ran with that word on phone and try to go crazy, folks. Like, I ain't gonna lie, Rams on, folks, will get you. You be like, what the fuck ran with orange? You go with that bitch. Bam. They get you right in it, folks.
On 40. Hey, my nigga swipe. Go crazy. No cap, man. Yeah. Shalom, man. Hey, it's a vibe every time, man. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Hey, take too many buttons, my boy. Chill. The whole stream gonna have them. Facts. Yeah, let me chill, folks. We gotta make the buttons. They gotta still be a hot commodity. They gotta be something you feel privileged to get, not just ask for one and donate a shit and just get one, man. Everybody that got a button in here had one coming. They deserved it, folks. You know what I'm saying? It's different reasons and things, but these all my peoples, man. I ain't gonna lie, folks. My nigga swipe, folks. Let me go repost that too, man. Let me, folks. My nigga swipe, man. Shout out my nigga swipe, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out my nigga swipe. Shout out my nigga swipe, man. God damn, I gotta take a do. That's me right now off this coffee. As soon as I drunk this morning. Hey, this nigga swipe worked too quick, folks. I swear to God, bro. This nigga working too quick, folks. He working too fast, folks. Hey, man, look. I'm finna go and take a do. So, look, hey. Shout out to all my mods that came through with this bitch, man. It's been showing love on photos. Shout out to everybody, folk, who donated, pulled up, man. Shout out to all my peoples on here, folk, that was pushing up and commenting in the chat, man. Making me laugh, whatever, on phone them. Shout out to all my mods, everybody who donated. Happy birthday to my brother SDOT, man. Dotarachi, real legend on the rap, folk, on Steve. This story time would take a poem, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.